Air signs, something looks to be coming to a head in your world this week or in the very near future, and it could have emotions running high. It does feel like you are at a pivotal point in your life, a big switch, like from day to night. The world is turning and you are entering a new phase in your life. Now, this is not going to be a shock to you, I don't think, because this card here says that this is something that is long term, it's been ongoing, might be work that you've been doing in your subconscious that is about to burst forth from you, because you are almost there. So this really does feel like something that you have been building up to for a while, and with the emotions running high, it might be about to pop out of you. Now, to look at this combination, so we've got the card duality kind of setting the tone for this, and that kind of says, you know, where there is light, there is also darkness. Where there is a decision towards something, there's a decision to leave something behind. So you're at this pivotal moment of a fork in the road, if you like, or just really accepting that there is a duality in the situation that you're dealing with. Many meanings and misunderstandings, messages that might resonate for you on the card, but that's not kind of what I'm getting. It's more like, you know, where there is life, there is death. Where there are new beginnings, there are endings. Now, it looks like you've been doing a lot of internal work because you've got Venus, which is a beautiful energy, of quite healing energy that is attracting ease and grace to you, is in your 12th house of the subconscious mind. Beliefs that you have about yourself, you may have really been healing those with Venus there. There's a lot of beauty and even joy now residing in your subconscious mind thanks to the work you have been doing. That is the Pisces house, so it is uber romantic and very spiritual, but you may well have been healing the ways in which you self-sabotage. Submission is an interesting keyword there. That is a very Piscean keyword. And look at the card that you got with it. The opposite of that, assertion, which is the sun shining a big light on your first house of yourself and how people see you, their first impressions of you. It's your physical body, how you actually look. So this seems to say, one interpretation of these energies could be the work that you've been doing with self-love in your subconscious mind is going to burst out of you this week or in the near future and show on your face. Or a secret love, some Venus, some love affair that you've kept hidden might come out in the world to be seen. It might be time to for it to become a bit more public. So this seems to be what is coming up for you for the week. Now, you might be looking at your health, physical health. The first house is definitely health related, although there is the 6th house at play there as well. But this to me says you're looking at the health of your relationships, of your life. You are looking at what is beneficial to you in your life and what is not. And you may be deciding to cut out some of these things that maybe you enjoy that aren't good for you. The duality rearing its head again. There are certainly changes reinforced by this card, the moon, and you got the pineapple card saying, you know, that the key word there is reconciliation, but I'm seeing something sweet that sort of takes quite a bit of effort to get to. So let's pull some cards and see what more the universe wants to tell you. I'm hearing cut and run. So there might be something in your life that isn't healthy and you are making a decision. It looks like there is some pain here that you have been addressing, and you've been really wondering what would make you happy, what would sort of ease this heartache or pain or separation. And there seem to be a lot of choices here or confusion about kind of which path to pick for your own emotional satisfaction here. And look, there is an offer. This is an opportunity. It's a golden opportunity. And you know, with the ace, everything looks fresh and shiny and new with the ace because in the first instance, your brain takes in the totality of what's on offer, like all that this could grow into or become. And so it is the size of the universe. The sky is the limit. It's not until you start doing the work that this kind of shrinks down and you see it as it really is, a tiny seed. So you're being handed this golden opportunity and you are seeing it maybe as the answer to all your problems, It looks shiny and bright. It's kind of dazzling you. You are looking at it up close like this, and projecting all of your hopes onto it is kind of what I've been getting from this card lately. So take that if it resonates, but there is a new opportunity that could be a very golden opportunity for you. So that's the energy that seems to be informing this change coming up for you that is in your aura at the moment. And we have 3 cards of movement, moving away. This is literally picking up and taking off. This is movement at high speed, like no, eat my dust. You are gone, burger, out of here. This is where you actually have found the resolve to balance the duality within you, the sort of the positive feelings, the negative feelings. When you are able to assimilate those and harness your intention to go after what you want, you can move this motorcycle really fast, because with the power of your mind, you are steering every subconscious desire in the same direction. You are sort of eliminating blocks, subconscious blocks. You are feeling this confidence, and when you have that, you can power towards anything. Now, you may have to do quite a bit of soul searching about this, or you intuitively know this is the right thing to do. There is overwhelming energy here that is pushing you to move in some kind of new direction for the benefit of your own health or the health of your lifestyle. It's not necessarily physical health, although that may apply for some people. So this card is really all about just knowing intuitively what you do need to do. And as I say, this is like running off. That's the 7. There's the 7 in the major arcana of the fastest card in the whole deck, moving forward, having decided, having weighed things up and made a decision. There's no holding you back anymore. And this is the card of travel, movement, foreign travel even. It is messages, communication. So it could just be a lot of discussion and back and forth about this opportunity. And, yes, I want to take this. Seems to be the feeling. So what do you need to know about this? Look, this is something you have really been working on for a long time, or you may have been going within and really examining yourself and your true desires for a long time. Because the Strength card here, it is either saying, well, it could be saying both things, but on one hand it is, wow, this is a long thing that you've been grappling with. This lion was not tamed overnight. The angel there took a long time, and it was tamed with love, not with brute strength. So this could be a very long-term situation that you have been dealing with, and you are so strong. You have harnessed this power now. This is the power that is going to drive your chariot forward. That's the power there that is now in your hands for you to direct where you will. You are ready to take off your mask. This is the first house again. If you put on a mask or act all one way, but really inside, you're feeling a different way, well, that is going to weigh on your health, even, your mental health, or just your sense of coherence. So you might be ready to show this real you, this hidden part of yourself to the world by taking off your mask. And, there's a big sigh of relief here. At last the fairy tale comes true, or at last I can breathe, I can be myself, I can do what I want to do. And this card literally says, because it will all be worth it in the end. It's sort of taking that action that you've been holding off on for a long time. So let's finish up with energies for you to lean away from in this, and energies for you to lean towards. Well, lean away from having patience and enduring a situation that is no longer tolerable. No, that is over for you now. It's not about waiting anymore. It's not about persevering and grinding away, doing the hard work. It's something that kind of feels like it is a lost cause. That doing the same thing you always do, pasting on a smile, acting as though it's all cool, when deep down you can just feel the energy rising in you that you've had enough. And you can no longer kind of keep this duality inside of you. This is the duality here that you've got to kind of get it. It's going to bubble out of you if you're not careful. So look, energy to lean towards is actually the High Priestess again. So this is all about self-knowledge. So this is really, it is really making sure you are in tune with your real desires, the essence of you, what would make you happy. It is listening to your instincts. It is getting wisdom from the universe, downloading it. What keywords do we have here? Intuition, sacred knowledge, divine feminine energies. Subconscious mind again is indicated here. So you will be receiving subconscious prompts. You will be getting the unease, the divine dissatisfaction that drives you forward, that makes you realize you have to make a change. And there's a higher power indicated here as well. Tuning in, asking for guidance is a big one here. I just want to pull a couple more cards just to finish up. Look, it is time for you to gather your strength, summon your power. Use your intellect, your instinct, and control. Look, this again echoes this card here of your better nature and your lower nature. It is about really marshalling your internal energies, like really harnessing your power to drive forward in the direction you want to go in, because you do have this strength and power. It's really echoing this card as well. So it's time for you to be brave, my darlings. Gather your power and really get those energies of the conscious and the subconscious mind in line, so that you can move forward. The answers that you need are coming. So again, if you are really feeling unsure, the answers you need, you will be able to download them, or something will occur that will just be the tipping point, that will be the catalyst to have you go, I know exactly what I need to do now, and I feel strong enough to do it. Or even if you don't feel strong enough to do it, you are, and it's a matter of acting on faith that when you move forward with intent, you will be supported. So this card here says nourish the shadow, and I believe that is exactly what you have been doing with that Venus that showed up in your 12th house before. You have been really easing the fears, anxieties, and self-judgment of your subconscious mind, your self-limiting beliefs, and your self-sabotage. You have been nourishing this poor little shadow, and you are ready to come out now. And look, it could be a love affair. We've got this interesting opposition here between the 5th house of love and romance and taking a risk, and the 11th house of friends and groups that you align with. So there might be some tension here between these opposite houses, or there might be some synergy here. Maybe there's a friend who is showing a romantic interest in you, or a new romance will move you into a new group of friends, something along those lines. So we've got Venus again in the 5th. So this is now in the 5th house as well as being in your 12th house. So you may have just released all self-sabotage relating to romance, thanks to the presence of Venus in your 12th house and your 5th house. Romance, creativity, children, and taking risks. So that says affair. Well, it means love affair. It is a very creative area as well, and Venus there could bring money from creative endeavors if you've been wanting to move forward in that kind of vein. And the sun there is shining a big light on your friends, on your wider group, your community. And the keyword there is idealism, because that is a very Aquarian kind of vibe. Aquarius being the natural ruler of the 11th house. So yeah, there is some interesting changes afoot there in this realm for you. And the 11th house also, I'll just add, you're having the sun shining a light on your hopes and wishes, which is a very 11th house thing. It's the star card in tarot, where it is, what is your North Star guiding you on? What's your dream life? What does it look like? What's your dream scenario? So, you know, there's a lot of good stuff waiting for you, and it is, the time is coming because you've done all this work. So it is, you know, you're about to move forward in a really big way. If you'd like your own personal reading on this topic or any other, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. I would love to do a reading for you. Meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy. Well, there's so much more to come in this reading that I've just done. So go and find the full reading on YouTube. I'm at Abundance Love Joy. See you there. And meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.